Well, good morning and welcome to Good Day Oklahoma. I'm Alexis Young.
And I'm Wayne Stafford. We are seeing no severe weather, just cooler temperatures. But how is our traffic outlook? Is that looking cool?
Well, I'll tell you right now, this is pretty normal for our time of the hour, but all major
Typical.
highways unfortunately have backups. So yes, typical for this time of hour, because you know why, 7:02, it's that morning rush hour traffic. But what's untypical is an accident. We'll get to that in just a moment. And it's kind of playing a role into that I-44 backup that you're seeing over here on I-44 and South 29th. Now, let's go ahead and jump on over to my maps. I want to show you where that accident is. Now, that accident is on Western Avenue. That's going to be the eastbound lanes on I-240. Expect backed up traffic until Penn. Now, what you can do is take May, go to 89th, and then travel all the way to Santa Fe, and then you'll be clear of that. Or you can just go ahead and just deal with that 4-minute backup. But this is improving just a little bit, but just expect I-240 to just be a little bit more dramatic as far as delays are concerned. Overall in the metro, like I mentioned earlier, delays everywhere, and we'll talk about those coming up. All right, it's time for your Kia Steer Clear traffic update. Now, earlier we had an accident at Western Avenue that has since cleared, so that's pretty good. It's actually improving those conditions over on I-44. Now we're taking a live look at I-35 near North 12th Street, and as you can see right over on the left-hand side, it's a bit of a slowdown, not too crazy though, but your drive times are looking about like a 6-minute delay if you're taking I-35 northbound from Indian Hills to Dallas Junction. Meanwhile, State Highway 37 to Amarillo Junction, about a 14-minute delay, or rather drive with a 3-minute delay. Yukon, no delays as of right now, but you can expect all of these drive times to start to increase as we hit 7:30. We'll check on these delays coming up.
Oh, it's a great time. Hey, looking good right there.
Oh, my goodness.
Good Day Oklahoma starts right now, folks.
Live from Oklahoma City, you're watching Good Day Oklahoma.
5 o'clock. Good morning. Welcome to Good Day Oklahoma. I'm Alexis Young.
And I'm Wayne Stafford. I'm just thinking to myself, like that big belly. That's me after I ate a little too much.
Let me tell you something. So sometimes at games, if you've never seen him, he actually paints that big old belly.
Hey,
yeah.
You know what? You got to rock it. You got it. That's for sure. Anyway, when it comes to our forecast, things are looking a little quieter, but we are expecting cooler temperatures outside.
A good, sigh of relief for those who, like a little bit of the cool weather. Let's go ahead and turn on over to our first morning forecast, see just how chilly we're getting though. 5:24, and we're talking about health news where recognizing instances of child abuse is not always a perfect science.
But there is research aimed at using silence to help healthcare providers to make a better assessment. Medical reporter Barbara Morse explains how it works.
5:45, turning to national news, new action in Washington following calls from both the president and the first lady for ABC to fire Jimmy Kimmel.
The Federal Communications Commission has just ordered the Walt Disney Company to submit earlier renewals of all its ABC owned and operated stations to make sure that it's complying with its obligations as licensed broadcasters. Fox 25's national correspondent Christine Frizzell has more.
Meanwhile, we're also learning that House Speaker Mike Johnson does not have a clear path to move forward with any of his big legislative priorities. Now, the Farm Bill, FISA bill, and the budget resolution are stuck in the mud. GOP leaders worked hard to force hardliners to accept a FISA 702 extension, but no dice. MAGA supporters, though, are opposing a pesticide provision in the Farm Bill. Now, that means that both sides, well, they're having a bit of beef with each other. Also learning down in Norman that there will be getting a new shelter after voters recently approved the move. However, there is no sign or really a telltale on how long it'll take to supply shelter to those who are facing homelessness. Now, the project is paid by a city bond that's funded by property taxes over the next 20 years. Operation costs are projected at $930,000 a year, coming from city funds and private grants. Meanwhile, this homeless encampment off Main Street and Reed Avenue continues to grow staff at Food and Shelter Incorporated. 6:54, let's talk consumer news. The cost of living is still the top concern for many Americans. In fact, according to the Gallup's annual Economy and Personal Finance Survey, they conducted this survey earlier this month and found 31% of U.S. adults say inflation and high prices are their top financial problem. 13% say energy costs and oil and gas prices are their biggest worry. Now, I told y'all exciting news because right now the anticipation is building all over the city, really the nation. Round 2 with the Oklahoma City Thunder is about to happen. But here's the deal. We're waiting to see who is our opponent. So we're bringing in Landis Tyndall from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, let's talk, because all the fans are wondering, when is round 2 happening, right?
I mean, it's really, up to the league. So obviously we don't get to pick when our games happen. So we're just kind of waiting like everybody else, and we'll find out here pretty soon, I think.
Now, I think also something that people are wondering, because that once that game schedule drops, that's when everyone's going to be like, okay, I got to get a ticket. But apparently you can get one now.
Yeah. So we know we're going to host games 1 and 2 for sure this round. So tickets on sale at 10 a.m. today. OKCThunder.com is the place to get those. Ticketmaster is our verified source for tickets. So make sure you're heading to our website, to Ticketmaster, because that's the only guaranteed way that you're going to get in the game.
Please don't be in the old school way like where I'm from and you go, outside the arena trying to buy some tickets. You heard it here first. Ticketmaster is the official place to get them. Okay, now events. I know Thunder in the Park is going to be going on, but what is everything we can expect in round 2?
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing first is the Thunder Community Foundation ticket raffle. So for $5, you can buy a raffle ticket. And we'll close that raffle closer to the game 1, but you can win 4 Mid-First Bank club level seats. You get some food, and you get exclusive early access to come into the arena and watch the players warm up. Yeah.
Who doesn't love that?
Plus, you support the community foundation. So
that's true.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, now actually speaking on that, how does this benefit the foundation? Where does it go to?
So the mission of the community foundation is to impact kids where they live and play. So we've opened 31 community courts across the state. Last year on Giving Tuesday, we gave away our inaugural $100,000 in grants to foundations that help impact youth. So really just giving back to the community, helping bring these things back to the kids and the next generation of Thunder fans.
Okay, we got less than a minute. I got a really fun question for you. Now, this is you as a fan. What is your favorite thing about the playoffs? I mean, because I feel like, you can go to a regular game, but playoffs is like 10 times crazier.
Well, I mean, especially, we open the doors 2 hours early before tip-off. You get half-price concessions again for that first hour. So come in, get some food, get your playoff shirt. There's nobody who doesn't want to put on that playoff T-shirt.
And please put on that T-shirt.
Yes.
You will be on the cam.
Thunder Up in the Park, of course, comes back. So go enjoy the pregame party. You can win tickets there, too, with the Simple Modern Ticket Challenge. So even if you don't have tickets yet, there's plenty of opportunities to get in and enjoy the games.
Landis, thank you so much for joining us. So much fun happening around the city. Remember, you can go and purchase your tickets right now and also enter into the raffle. So remember, as always, let's Thunder up.